there, how you doing? Welcome to The Baked Book. Today I am going to be coming at you with a discussion video. I have been wanting to do one of these for a bit. The last one I think I did was on the toilet about climate change. I want to talk about BookTube, and I want to talk about YouTube as the social media platform and the future of YouTube and BookTube lying in with that. I'm pretty new to the community. I wasn't a lurker on BookTube, which is something I wish I did for sure. I was doing some online searching about what YouTube is up to. They are going to be getting more money for advertisers. This was also kind of on my mind because I had just gotten AdSense accounts. I monetized my videos, which I kind of feel weird about, but I kind of don't. If there is a chance to make even a little bit of money, people don't talk about, especially I don't have a ton of subscribers, you know? So it's not like, oh my God, how much is she making? Or pootie pie, okay, so nice stat. I was thinking there's kind of like a class system based on subscribers. People with very big subscriber counts get paid, and it can be their full-time job, or at least their part-time job, or have something spin off into that. And then, you know, there's the middle class, maybe people who get little sponsorships here and there. Lower class, putting in their time and effort and just kind of doing it for the love of it. So I was wondering how this class system will develop once more money comes into YouTube and more people come on the internet, subsequently will allow more people will come to BookTube. I haven't been here that long. I wasn't even a lurker. I want to put a question out there to people. What did BookTube used to be like? You know, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 1 year ago. I wasn't here a year ago. I have no idea what it was like. I want to know the changes that you've seen. I know the things that I can kinda guess is that it's probably harder, a lot harder to get attention on BookTube now than it used to be. There's a lot of very high quality videos, very skillfully edited with nice graphics and stuff. You probably didn't need to do that. Maybe even 2 or 3 years ago. I'm just kind of wondering when this shift happened. Because the more people that are online, the more people are gonna wanna produce content, but in turn, they also want to consume that content. The distribution of money and the more money coming into YouTube, and everybody's just saying that YouTube is gonna take over the television, and I know personally, I don't really watch much TV. I watch a lot of YouTube. And I didn't really used to watch that much YouTube before I had a channel. I guess I'd watch stupid videos, but I wasn't subscribed to people. I really like it, and I like that draw of it and getting to know people and having friends on the internet. Honestly, it's some of the coolest shit I've ever done in my life, and I love it. I'm wondering, you know, how money will change that. And I think that, yeah, there will always be the little sub-communities, and I think that's great, and I cherish that, and I love it. But, you know, I think we have a chance being content creators to change what type of content people are consuming and what types of books we are representing, because I mean, we know the mainstream media is just monoculture and kind of bullshit. Sometimes I feel BookTube can be very monoculture and bullshit. Everybody's reading the same book. It's just kind of, I get it, you want to be timely. Is this what people really want to be reading? I feel I found myself doing that too, just reading books to feel what the hype is all about, and it's I don't really care about this book. I don't think I'm gonna like it. Will there be more pressure like that? You know, the more money gets pumped into it. You know, because everybody wants a bigger channel. That's just the thing. That's just the thing. I don't think people even really talk about that much, but of course everybody would love to have more subscribers, and I feel people do different things. I do different things that I know videos will get more hits, you know, your book reviews aren't gonna get more as many hits as a book haul. It's so weird to me. I don't get why some of these book hauls just get so many views. Clickbaiting it with money and stuff like that. No, I don't think anybody likes doing clickbait. It is what it is. When you're on YouTube, it is a hustle. You have to have a full-formed opinion on things, or people aren't gonna watch your shit. Why would you want to do this if nobody's watching? We'll see where it is to come. I read on the internet that in 2020, they're estimating around 1 to 2 billion people being online. But that's a lot of people coming onto the internet. And that's a lot of people in like developing nations that we don't hear their voices. The media and YouTube for the most part is just the same thing and kind of like a very similar perspective of people with very similar like socioeconomic bringing up. And it's like, I also wonder how people in like developing countries, once they do get internet, like awesome, but will they be able to upload? I live in New Orleans right now, and sometimes I have trouble uploading, and we have some of the worst internet in the United States in New Orleans, and sometimes like the last video I put up, I took it down because it didn't properly upload. I think the points of view should be growing. And honestly, start a YouTube channel. It's not cheap and it's not easy and it's a lot of time, and it is a very privileged thing to be able to do. And with that, I just want to encourage myself and anybody watching this to realize that to be in a position to be making content that people are watching, like that just doesn't happen. 50 years ago, 10 years ago, this many people couldn't really hear your voice. I think the TLTR or TLTW is that YouTube is blowing up and it's going to continue to blow up. Keep doing you. The people have the power to create the environment and the media that we want. Like if we are unhappy with certain parts of it, like we don't have to go to it. We can have all of our different niches and we can make it as strong as possible because we've never had an opportunity to do anything like this in history before. We are digitally archived readers. We are gonna be the people at the end of the world. Digital stuff survives, and then this will be how we will be preserved. And just kind of taking that into consciousness and awareness and creating a space on the interwebs forever that you can be proud of. Making a channel that I'm proud of, that I'm not just doing shit so people will watch my channel. Like YouTube can be so douchey, and I feel like BookTube is such a haven because people here are nice and kind. The immature, dumb hate comments are very few and far between compared to other things. In turn, we also don't have as high of a viewer rate or subscriber rate as, you know, gaming channels or travel channels. They're like our own little niche, and I'm really proud of this community and I'm really happy to be a part of it. Anybody in this community creating or watching, we spend a lot of hours here. Let's be real with what we're doing with our time and the community we're creating, and just being cognizant of that. These dollar signs about to get, you know, who knows? It's hard to predict the future. Sorry if this is like a little preachy, but I just kind of wanted to get this off my chest. Tell me your thoughts in the comments. I would love to chat. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Au revoir. It's incredible. I am loving it. I am crying. It's honestly hard for me to open this book up and not get teary-eyed.